festival, and he's a Pakistani singer that we were mentioning, and a poet. He's also one of the ambassadors for UN, and that it was great to have him out here. The crowds he brought with him were amazing, amazing. So once again, I'd like to tell you to put on those colorful clothes and come out. And in case you're wondering, the colors of the festival, well, the colors of the festival, the website, the colorful t-shirts of the volunteers all fit in because they reflect India. The bright blues and purples of the peacocks, the orange and the yellow of the tigers, the green, green fields of home, and the reds of, the Mehndi and the bindi that we tend to put, and the wedding colors. They're all incorporated and reflected on our website, on the volunteer t-shirts, as well as on the simple decor that we try to have on all our stages. It's a signature now, and I think Jyoti is very good at it. So with that, I'd like to present another section which I like to call the portrait of an artist as a young man, to borrow from James Joyce. Our speaker, Vikas Kohli, is a good friend of MMM. Over the years, he's hosted and conducted a lot of panels, interviews, and discussions at our festival with our invited artists. His love for samosas has led him to be extremely creative. He's the only person I know who can serve it in 100 different ways and never repeat himself. So he knows firsthand the dilemmas that go on in the minds of the artists who are struggling to stay true on their course or bow down on, with mainstream pressures and go with the mainstream demands. He hears and feels their diversity through sounds of emerging blends before anyone else does, because he records for them. He often plays the role of a mentor and a guide for the emerging artists, and he has his own production studio. Vikas Kohli.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Stay good. That's good. So yeah, my name is Vikas. I'm from Fat Labs, and what I do is I work as a film composer and as a music producer, and I co-write a lot of songs with recording artists. And that's been my link with MMM and other festivals here in Canada, and with other, what I like to call content distributors throughout the world. But I do approach it as an artist and as a content creator. Now, I do have, I mentioned I heard the words MBNA on the podium, so I thought maybe I should say something about that. I have my MBA as well and my CFA, but I've left all that behind because I love music. I think everyone does love music unless they're a sociopath. So I think that's a good thing. And but I have been able to use all that sort of together. I sit as a jury member for Factor, which is a foundation to assist Canadian talent on records. I've also sat on the panel for, the jury panel for the Culture Division Mississauga. We give out lots and lots of money if there's any Mississauga people here that are looking for money. They give out lots and lots of money, and they're looking to increase that like double-fold this year. So there's more money than there's demand, hint, hint, for anyone you know. And what I do in relation to MMM, as Nita said, is they have been very, very nice to ask me to sit on panels, also do one-on-one interviews with some of the international artists that they brought on board. And they've also been a great platform for a lot of the films that I've composed for and a lot of the artists that I've recorded. As I said, I view that as content distribution and content creation. The filmmakers and musicians as the creators of cultural content, and we look for festivals like MMM as a platform to get that to the audience, because the best art in the world has zero value if no one hears it or sees it, and the largest stage in the world has zero value if there is nothing on it to be performed.